The wind was biting cold as Winter walked along the streets of the city, the last of the snow crunching beneath her boots. She had been walking for hours, lost in thought, when she found herself standing in front of a bar. She hesitated for a moment, then pushed the door open and stepped inside. The bar was dimly lit, with a few patrons scattered around nursing their drinks. Winter took a seat at the bar and ordered a whiskey, feeling the burn of the alcohol warm her throat. As she sipped her drink, she noticed a man sitting at the end of the bar, his eyes fixed on her. He was tall and broad-shouldered, with a beard that was just starting to grow in. His eyes were a deep brown, and they seemed to see right through her. Winter felt herself drawn to him, and before she knew it, she was walking over to him. "Is this seat taken?" she asked, gesturing to the empty seat beside him. The man looked up at her and smiled, revealing a set of perfect teeth. "Be my guest," he said, his voice deep and gravelly. They talked for hours, lost in each other's company. Winter learned that his name was Jackson and that he was a writer, just like her. As the night wore on, they found themselves moving closer and closer together until their lips met in a passionate kiss. They spent the rest of the night together, exploring each other's bodies and souls. It was like they had found something they had both been searching for their entire lives. Over the next few weeks, Winter and Jackson saw each other every day. They went on long walks, shared meals together, and talked about everything under the sun. They were falling deeper in love with each passing day. One evening, Jackson took Winter to a small jazz club in the heart of the city. It was a cozy little place, with dim lighting and the sound of saxophones in the air. As they sipped their drinks, Jackson took a deep breath and reached into his pocket. He pulled out a small black box and placed it on the table in front of Winter. "Winter, I know we haven't been together long, but I can't imagine my life without you," he said. "Will you marry me?" Winter felt tears welling up in her eyes as she looked at the ring. It was simple but elegant, just like Jackson. "Yes," she whispered. "I will marry you." They kissed, and the people around them erupted into applause. It felt like the whole world was celebrating their love. A year later, Winter and Jackson got married in a small ceremony in the mountains, surrounded by their closest friends and family. It was a beautiful day, with the sun shining down on them as they exchanged vows. As they stood together, hand in hand, they knew that they had found true love. They had both been searching for something their whole lives, and they had finally found it in each other. Years passed, and Winter and Jackson grew old together. They faced the challenges of life together, supporting each other through every hardship. In the end, they knew that they had lived a life full of love and passion, and they were grateful for every moment they had spent together. As they lay in bed, their wrinkled hands intertwined, they knew that they had found something truly special. Together, they had weathered the storms of life and emerged stronger for it. They knew that their love would last a lifetime and beyond, for they had found their soulmate in each other.